my friend, welcome to the channel. Oh welp, unless you're not new, but by the way, this is a text-to-speech video. And oh well, you're probably like yeah, slow poster. No, I'm sorry, it was just that I was busy, guys. Thinking of ideas. Is it okay with y'all? Sorry, please trust me.
Anyways, she is dumb, guys.
Oh, you just shut your mouth up, you don't even know how hard it is to run a channel, girl.
Okay, sorry girl. Jeez, I'm leaving this mess right now.
Story 1 Tilda has 3L. I had joined my friend Kyle in a game called Be Scared. Before I had joined, Kyle had said on call, "This is a scary game, I guess." I like scary things myself, anything scary, so when I joined, I explored. Kyle had found me in the game and said, "This is an empty game to be scary." I had said, "Yeah, normally the games like this are filled with a bunch of noobs, cause it was one of those type of scary elevator games. But this one was kinda different. It had a spot in the game that we thought was really creepy. It was a random spot in the game that wasn't in the elevator. It was a creepy white room with one chair in the middle of the room." Kyle had seen the room and said, "Why is this here? It's not even in the elevator." I had replied with, "I don't know, maybe it's just a glitch." He replied back and said, "Yeah, maybe." Then when we were gonna walk out of the room, the door we had walked in was gone. We looked around, and when we went to the chair, someone had appeared. We walked closer to the person and asked where the door is and how he got in. He didn't reply, so we just kept asking him. He has finally replied and said, "There is no door, you are stuck with me now." Smiley face. We had got creeped out by what he had said, then a creepy smiley face popped up on his face. Me and Kyle had gotten creeped out, then the lighters went out. When the light turned back on, me and Kyle saw a bunch of creepy people with smiley faces. We thought it was a part of the game until we got teleported to a different game when we tried to leave. The same people were there when we joined. The game was like a starter game called Has 3LS Place. When we had joined after a couple minutes, a girl named Has 3L joined, and when me and Kyle saw her, we found out it was the creator. I had asked her to help us because me and Kyle still couldn't leave. She turned around and said, "There's no way you're leaving me again." Me and Kyle were creeped out, but at the same time our computers turned off. I was still on call with Kyle. We both got creeped out and put it on the charger, but it still didn't work. Till that day I have never heard or seen of him again. Story 2 Tilda Breakout. Roblox screenshot 202003032052263228.png. There used to be this pretty popular war group called the Undefined Army, or whatever that means. I used to be part of this group and it was really fun. Until they made this game called The Breakout. I joined it because I thought it would be an interesting roleplay game. Boy, was I wrong. First of all, it was clearly a rip-off of SCP, with all the monsters and the entities, but I didn't really think much about it because people copy already popular games all the time. Moving on to what was going in the game, there was a group of people getting ready to be tested on, kinda like the Class D in SCP. Until a random loud and annoying alarm went off. Subject 834 and other people have escaped. Report to the main decks. I was really confused now. What the heck is the main deck? Anyways, the guards were saying to stay back and not to move. I looked over and saw another person that looked pale. I heard coughing sound effects. He was clearly sick. The guard proceeded to take him into another room, never to be seen again. Subject 984 has been infected with virus 983. What I think was going on was that this war group was testing diseases, so they can affect enemies with those viruses, and get them sick and they would die. A weird battle plan, but alright, you. Come over here. A random guard said. They took me into a room and proceeded to ask questions about my health. They went out to get something and they brought a cart of tubes full of viruses. I was too freaked out to continue, so I just left the game, and then decided to leave the war group. As far as I know, their group got closed for good because of that game. So that's why I don't join war groups anymore. Story 3 The Unlisted. Unlisted.jpg. There is a secret group in Roblox called the Unlisted. These users committed crimes, so Roblox had to unlist them from the site. When the exploiting community heard about this rumor, they went crazy trying to find some truth to this, but they ended up finding one account. They couldn't access their games, which is obvious, but one of the hackers in the group got weird messages from the user. Everyone in the group was weirded out and thought he was just playing a trick on them until they started to get the weird messages too, but from a different account. That account was unlisted, but if you're wondering what the messages were, well, most of them just said, "We didn't do anything," or "Help us." The group of hackers ended up abandoning the hunt for unlisted accounts after that. Roblox was notified about the hackers and they're now IP banned for accessing a secret company, but one of their accounts seems to be gone forever. It's like they got unlisted from the website. Story 4 Easier B. Easier B. Easier B. This is the game it sent you to. It was a copy of Escape Baldiza B. I was on Roblox looking for a game to play and there was this one game that was named Easier B. Easier B. Easier B. I thought it was a random bot game, but I went to play another game, then out of nowhere, I got teleported to a random game. I thought it was some hacker thinking they were funny, but no, it sends me to the Easier B game. Also, it wasn't even an AB. It was a sword fighting game. There were other players too, confused why they got teleported to this game. When you killed a player, it would send you to another game, called Welcome to Death. I was really freaking confused. I didn't know if it was a salty game creator or a hacker, so I quit the game and went to another one. Then it sends me back to the Easier B game. I was mad at this point. I just wanted to play my game. So as other players, it turns out Roblox was testing how to remove teleportation hacks. I'm just really confused at this point. I decided to take a break from Roblox because it was getting too weird for me. Then I got some news that someone got a random admin password. Kinda what they did in the April Fool's 2012 hacking, but I'm so glad that it was just some teleportation hack instead of something worse. Story 5 Happy. FaceSmile.png. There was an old Roblox game called Happy. When you joined the game, you will see decals on the wall of people creepily smiling. In some areas, you can see the words that said, "Sad people must die." The sad people looked scared more than sad. No one knew what the game's intentions were. Some people overreacted and thought that this was a hacking group, but they were very wrong. Happy was much bigger than we thought because Happy was a test account made by Roblox staff. So when players joined the game, they wouldn't feel alone, kinda like John Doe and Jane Doe. Then happiness fell into obscurity, never to be remembered until a Roblox admin logged into Happy made the game happy. Roblox found out that he made the game and fired him, but what people didn't know was that there were two Happy accounts named Happy. So no one knows which one is the real Happy, and which one made the original game. At the end, Happy is definitely not a test account anymore. It's a virus on Roblox ready to take over. Now you can listen to some music until the end. Hope you got chills.